Do now want to turn to two witnesses from that parade, Ellen Cohn and Rob Phillips. Thank you so much for being here with us this evening. We're so glad you're safe. And first off, how are you doing, both physically and emotionally?
I think physically we're okay. Emotionally, I'm not doing very well at all.
I can feel the intensity from Ellen watching the story preceding this, and it's very raw, as if she's reliving it again. But we were lucky. We were not in the exact line of fire. We had set up right at the start of the parade. We heard everything, but we were not in the line of fire. But I think in times like this, when everyone's looking for answers, it's a good time for everyone to double down on acts of kindness toward people in the community. And that's actually what Ellen started doing today with her charity.
But it was a very scary event. And as Rob swept me up and we ran, I kept thinking, am I going to see my daughter? Will I see my parents again? It was very surreal and something. This is my home. This is where I grew up. I spent countless times at that parade as a child and then as a parent myself. And this doesn't happen in Highland Park. It's a horrible event, and it never should have happened.
I can hear the emotion in your voice. And the word that comes to my mind is that this must feel like such a violation. I am so sorry, and we certainly do not want to force you to relive anything or to re-trigger you, so please let us know if at any point it becomes too much. And I do want to say as well, we're so sorry to hear that you lost your son to a motorcycle accident in 2018.
Yes.
We are aware that you have continued his legacy beautifully by donating toys to communities affected by tragedy, including Uvalde.
Yes. Yes.
We're wondering, did you ever think another mass shooting would happen in your own backyard?
No, I did not. When Zach started Zach Zoo at the tender age of 7 in 2005, he was doing it, oh my goodness, he was doing it to help the kids that were affected by Katrina. And by himself, he collected over 10,000 stuffed animals, collected and donated. And my daughter wasn't even around at that point. And when he died, the first thing, there she is on screen with the Highland Park Police Department, who I just have so much respect for, even more so now. But when Zach died, the first thing out of Alana's mouth was, we need to bring back Zach Zoo. This needs to be his legacy. And it never occurred to me that we would be helping our neighbors. And yet when the therapist reached out to me this afternoon at 2:00, she said, help, we're out of stuffed animals. Would this qualify? I was laughing, actually, because I said, I've already talked to Nancy, meaning the mayor. I've talked to some of the police officers, and we were asked to wait. And so, yes, of course. And we ran to our storage unit and we just grabbed, and we dropped off a couple hundred over at the Highland Park High School. And we will go back tomorrow and get more and bring more to the Red Cross. This is what Zach was all about. He was about helping the littlest victim, the children, and restoring peace and calmness and security in their lives. And we're here, we're homegrown. And if we can't help our own, then we're really in trouble.
Well, Ellen and Rob, I am so struck by your resilience and the fact that we are one day out from this trauma that both of you endured, and you are using it to jump into action to help your neighbors and to show up the way that you have before in your lives. Ellen Cohn and Rob Phillips, I'm sending you a hug through the screen. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.